Hey folks, this is the Hermit. I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail on one of the last nice kind of warm late summer, early fall days, and had another thought on that singular vision I had that a voice told me, build me a house. Well, I am building a small chapel, a place of seeking salvation, seeking to connect with the higher power, with nature, with whatever you seek to connect with. However, let us recite a little poem. We're going to talk a little bit about global warming and the impact we're having on the planet as a whole. So, when all of our ashes are safe in their stashes, the furnace's bricks have gone cold, will the heirs to the planet curse the way that we ran it, or praise us as thoughtful and bold? What I hope for our future generations, the Iroquois like to talk about the seventh generation in the future, and thinking that kind of long term really is the way humanity should be stewarding the planet. I would like to say that I was a participant in building a house for our descendants, a safe place, making the planet a safe place for them to go about their daily lives without concern for deteriorating conditions, but rather safe in protected conditions, a place where they can pursue their greatest ambitions rather than struggle to endure and survive one problem after another that hopefully we do not leave behind. Pandemics, deteriorating ecosystems. I've talked so much about oak decline, and so many of the trees, emerald ash borer, just on and on. So many of the trees in the forest are suffering. Hopefully we can achieve a balance. We can protect great, vast portions of the ecosystem. My ideal would be to put man in the preserves and leave the rest of nature to be essentially off limits and let it heal itself and then remain fully wild. So honestly, when I think of building a house for our descendants, I think of it as a safe human preserve, an island of peace and comfort, a new Eden in the womb of the wilds of nature. A small place. The earth can't support the population that we have now, 9 billion people. Probably long term, the earth can support maybe 500,000 people very comfortably, and they should be our descendants. A stable population living a stable, sustainable life, and praising us for our thoughtfulness and our boldness in working to achieve that kind of future for them, our 7th generation and beyond. So those are my thoughts. That's the kind of greater concept of build me a house. Maybe the voice speaking to me was the voice of our distant descendants. So from the Appalachian Trail on a cloudy, warm, humid day, it's good for this old man's eyes. The bright sun of fall is a glaring thing for this old man's eyes. And so I like the muted light on this cloudy day. And I love this part of the AT. It's more or less level, although lots of rocks, as you may be able to see. Running through a bunch of rocks right now. But one of our preserves, one of our remnants of nature, place to connect. And oh, if only we were as good as Europe, where there are ATs, 60,000 kilometers of them in Switzerland alone, where all the trails are connected. Well, again, let's be thoughtful and bold and try to make that happen here in the US. All right, enough babbling. Hermit on the Appalachian Trail, enjoying the walk, signing out. Let's just see the trail for a few seconds.